All right, a surrender charge for a annuity. It's not talked about a lot, so I want to break this down because this is something I deal with a lot of clients. If you have an annuity, say you have a 401k, you got money in the bank, whatever you do, you roll your money into an annuity, and then you just decide, look, this isn't for me, I don't want it anymore. There's a surrender charge. There's a decreasing surrender charge, which a lot of people don't talk about. Now, what is that? It's pretty much this. Depending on the length of your annuities, because annuities generally have a 5 year, 7 year, 9 years, 10 years. Those are like the main ones. But you can't go 14 years. I got companies where I could do 14 years. But the longer it is the higher your actual surrender charge could be. So if you have a 10 year, generally, some companies are different. But if you have a 10-year annuity, you regularly have a decreasing surrender charge of 10% the first year, 9% the second year, 8% the third year, so on and so forth. So it keeps on decreasing. And this is why when you set up annuities, and if you have a 401k you want to roll into an annuity, they want to know how much liquid assets you have, because these are contracts. The company is looking out for you folks. They're not looking out for me, the agent. They're looking out for you. They want to know, hey, if you have $100,000 in a 401k, do you have anything liquid? So if you have emergency funds or an emergency, if you have any other needs, do you have that money? And that's what they want to know. Do you have anything liquid? Because I've seen it happen. People threw all their money from a 401k into their annuity, and then they didn't have enough liquid because the agent fudged some numbers. They said the client had this amount liquid, this much in assets, this much in jewelry. No, the heck they didn't. So when they had a problem, the client ended up surrendering that annuity. That's why they're so huge on suitability, to make sure that you have enough liquid cash in case something happens. So if you have a 7-year annuity, you're not going in there beforehand. Now, yes, your annuities, some companies have anywhere from 7% to 10% that you could take out every year penalty free. So you have $100,000, your company has a 10% amount that you could touch. Guess what? You could take out 10 grand, you could take out that 10% penalty free without worrying about something every year. So you can do that, but it's critical to understand, because on average it's 10%. I've seen companies have 14, 15%. I personally had a client where their annuity company had a 19% surrender charge, and the client put in $400,000. So that's almost 20%. So if they cancel that $400,000 annuity, we're talking what, 60, 70,000? Bam, gone. So it's important to know, yes, there's surrender charges, and they regularly go down from 10, 9, 8, 7, so on and so forth. That's number one. Number two, you want to make sure you have enough funds liquid so you don't have to worry about this. And number three, you shouldn't be moving all your money if that's everything. I mean, why are you going to put all your money from a 401k and then roll all that money into an annuity? We literally hear all the time, don't put your eggs in one basket. So why do you want to do that, folks? So just want to explain the surrender charge because it's not talked about. I'm going to start doing a series breaking down all the different charges and base fees that you see inside annuities, because they're not for everybody, but at least you're going to know how they work. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.